Hey guys, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Uko Ogene, and today we'll be treating this topic, and this is a continuation of this topic. At the end of the topic, or at the end of the tutorial, this should be what you should be able to make. You should be able to recreate your own. This is a sewing video, so let's go over to the tutorial right about now. Cutting this, will add allowance to this point, to this point. Let me pin it so that I will still use this to cut the lining. So lining, let me show you what I've cut so far. I will iron stay on this part, on the fabric itself. So I'll iron stay on this fabric, and then I'll go ahead to cut the lining. I would cut the lining and I will iron stay on this one. So please do not forget to notch. So this is the thing, this is the breaking point. So where there's a breaking point line, this part you will notch. Where this part you will notch it so that it will meet this part. I hope you understand. This part and this part definitely is going to work. So you're going to do the same thing for the waist part. Make sure you notch important lines so that you don't miss. For this part too, you will notch here so that you don't miss those mark. So hey guys, I've gone ahead to iron. So these are the pattern that we have. I've gone ahead for the back, I ironed it. For the lining, I ironed it out. While for the fabric itself, I ironed stay to give it weight. So I'll go ahead to start joining it. It's not that far. So I will join this fabric to be one piece. Join everything to be one piece. I will join this lining to be one piece, and then I will use the lining to turn the fabric. So for the back, I want to make the upside of the back lower. So let me join the back of this fabric and the lining, and then I will show you what I'm doing. So let's start joining. So this is the front, one side of the front. So for the princess darts, when you are sewing the princess dart side, you pull this side, not the other side. The side, okay, you pull the side of the front side, which is the cup side. This, let me show you. So this part, you'll be pulling it while you are sewing it. So you'll be seeing what I'm doing as I'm pulling it. As see, if you can see, I've pulled it so that they can be equal here. So this is where the princess dart stop. So you see, so for this cup side, I'll go ahead now to iron it out. So when I iron it out, I'll also notch here so that it can relax. I'll do the same for the other side. I'll do for the back. So this is the back, this is the side, the down part of the side, and this is the up side. And if you could see at the beginning, I said I wanted to make this side, so I want to curve this side down. So I want to make here up, the side up and the back down. So I want to cut some inches out. So what I will do is, I'm not touching this edge. I just want to touch from here to here. So I will measure, let's say 8 inch, and then I'll mark out. I'll come down by 1.5 inch. So I'm covering this. You see, I made the two dots to meet. So I'm covering this now. I will say smoothing it out, but let me show you what I'm going to have. So this part, let me unpin. So I want the back to, the machine is quite smooth, so I want the back to be down, not to be that straight. I want it to be a bit curvy. So I'll go ahead. I'm not going to touch, remember, I'm not going to touch this edge, because this edge actually match the edge of the front side. So you see, that's what I'm doing. I'm slightly blending it in. I'll do the same thing for here too. I don't want, if you want your back to be straight, you can go ahead, but I don't want my own back to be straight. So you see, this side is not straight, so it's going to be down a bit. So I will join this and I'll be joining it to the front part to make it one piece. I will do the same thing for the back lining to make it one piece, and then I will go ahead to use the lining to turn the front piece. So that's what I will show you. So when I finish joining both pieces, I will show you, after joining it, I'll show you how you're going to bring it out, so that it will make it, so you can bring it out so that there will not be issue, because you're using the front to turn the back. So remember, when you are joining this, you're taking the allowance that you added, you're taking it out. You measure it, make sure you take your allowance out. So after joining the back lining, I've joined the lining to be one piece. I joined the fabric to be one piece, and I went ahead to pin it so that I can see what it looks like. And for the neckline, I've actually reduced the neckline. You could see from the neckline, it's no longer as wide as it before, so I just reduced it after joining it to make it smaller a bit than the wide neck. So but if you like yours the other way, no problem, but I reduced it from the neckline, the front and the back to just form, and then I went ahead to pin. And as I've pinned it, that's how I'm going to end up joining it to form one piece. But I end up opening the neckline, so I cut this neckline open again. I'll show you what I did after joining it. So this is what the finished look looks like. You can see from the neckline, I actually joined the neckline. All I will need to do is to weave it, right? So I actually joined the neckline because I did need turning for the other side. I didn't need turning inside. I didn't want any stitch to show at the down part. So this is what it's going to end up looking like on your body. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Until next time, bye.